Hi guys, how's it going? So I just recently reached 5,000 followers over on Instagram. Hey, super excited about that. So today I thought I would bring you guys my top 10 tips for growing your account over on Instagram. First of all, I feel like this is my number one tip, is to look at your feed, like where you can see all of the pictures that you've posted. Go to your feed and look at your first 12 photos, 9 to 12 photos, and make sure that all of those photos look cohesive. This is gonna sound strange, but I like sewing, so I'm gonna relate it to quilting. So you kind of want your feed to look like as if you were making a quilt. So for those of you I know I'm a little bit nerdy. So for those of you who aren't in the business of quilting, we're gonna have like a gray theme. Some people have like pick colors. Like for me specifically, I'm not saying mine's perfect, but I kind of have like a pink and gray beige kind of color scheme going on over on my Instagram right now. You guys can go check it out. I will post links and all that in the description box below. Some people I know do like a checkerboard pattern or things like that. So you want, whatever you're gonna do, just do the same thing throughout your feed. And I'm not saying you have to do that like forever and ever and ever. So that when people click your feed, they look at it, it's kind of like a resume. They're gonna look at it and they're gonna judge you either, yes, I wanna follow her, or like, oh no, I don't know what her account is even about and it's kind of messy, and they will click away. So that is like the number one tip, because that's what they're gonna see right when they click your account. If you want to see more on this, you can kind of go over to Pinterest and just search Instagram themes, and that will help you get a vibe for what you want your Instagram to look like. Basically, you just want to kind of like edit all your photos the same so that they all kind of have that same look about them. If you guys want to see a video on how I take my pictures and edit my photos for Instagram and what I use and everything like that, just let me know in the comments below, because I would be happy to do that video for you guys. So that is number one. Number two is keep it niche specific. So if you are in the area of cosmetics, beauty related things like I am, then you want to stay within that. You don't want to be kind of all over the place. That's not saying that you can't post some like lifestyle things that kind of tie in with your business. Like most of my posts are based on, like, I do outfit of the day, then I will post a makeup look of the day, then I'll post something inspiring that kind of matches everything that's going on within my feed. Then it's just all beauty related. So everything that I post somehow has something to do with beauty related stuff. Number three is be interesting. And if you are in the business of sales or you're doing some sort of business account, please, for the love of God, don't make every post a picture of your products or some selling. Do not do that, because it's going to turn people off instantly. What you want to do is maybe once every 7 posts, so like once a week, something can be sort of sales related, getting them to want to ask them to buy whatever it is you're selling. But within the other like 6 posts, you just want to be giving them little free tidbits of value. Like, so what that looks like for me is I will do like a hair tutorial, or I will show how to match my makeup look with my outfit. You just want to be very, very interesting and give them a reason to want to stay following you. And we're not going to sell. We're only going to sell once a week, if that, okay? Number 4, ask questions in your description. One that I just recently did that you guys can go take a look at, I posted a picture of my sweater with a letterboard saying like a little fall saying on it or whatever. And then I posted that I was sad about summer being gone, but excited that excited for pumpkin spice and sweaters, sweater season around the corner. What is your, if you guys love fall, what is your favorite thing about fall? So what this is gonna do is not only are you gonna get to know your followers and you're gonna create like that bond and those like trusted, really genuine followers, but it's also every comment that people comment, it boosts your post in the algorithm. So your post is gonna get bumped up because Instagram is gonna say like, oh, this is good, people wanna see this. This is a popular post that people are liking, and they'll show it to more people because they actually don't show it to everyone in your feed when you post that one picture. They wait and see how interesting it is going to be, and so it's just, yeah, it's crazy. The algorithm is also always changing, so that's just how it is right now. So make sure that you guys are asking questions and like getting your audience involved in your posts. Number 5, and this might seem very obvious, but for if you're like, oh my gosh, don't worry, because I was this way. Be social. It's social media. So I would just comment on like the people I followed, and that's kind of it every once in a while, but sometimes I just like post all my stuff, run away, and like, of course, nobody's going to engage with you, and you're not going to reach more people if you're not going and talking to more people. And it's just like, it's like going into a room, going to a party where you know nobody, and you're not going and introducing yourself to anybody. So, and you're just standing in the corner and you're like, why do I not know everybody? Why do I not know everybody in this room already? Well, because you're not putting yourself out there. So go find accounts, like find accounts that are similar to yours. For me, it would be like in the beauty related industry with similar style of posts. I don't go to like massive accounts, like stay within the realm of my amount of followers, if that makes sense. And I will go and say, look at this girl's post, and then be like, look at the likes and look at the people who commented on that person's post. And that shows me that these people are interested in similar posts to what I post. So I'll go look at their feeds and just check out if I see something that I like on their feed. I'll be like maybe they're trying out new makeup techniques or whatever. I'll just be like, that is a really pretty eyeshadow look, or I love your top, where did you get it, or like things like that. So you want to be social and go meet people, quote unquote, on Instagram. One tip on that is you don't want to be spammy, because the second you start doing things too quickly or in abundance, like let's say you just go and quickly like 200 posts, like just boom, 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 boom. Instagram is going to be like, whoa, this is a bot. This is someone that's spamming people's accounts, because they don't want people or bots or anybody to be spammy on Instagram, because that turns people off. They will sort of ban your account. You'll get like a shadow ban where your post won't be shown to people. You won't be able to like and engage and stuff like that. So you just want to be genuine in your socializing on Instagram, if that makes sense. Number 6 is use all the features on Instagram. Recently, they just came out with an IGTV. So I am guilty. I have not been too involved on the IGTV. I do plan on getting more posts on there. I just kind of, I don't know, but I should be more active with the IGTV, because when you use all the options that Instagram is handing out, they sort of like favor you, because they've put a lot of work into this, and when you use it, they're like, she's using our stuff. So they kind of will bump your stuff up and show it to more people, if that makes sense. So like how I use mine, and how I plan to use mine as well for like the IGTV. So for stories and stuff like that, I post more of my kids and family related things in there, but I always make sure that I'm mixing it up with beauty, and not, because nobody wants to see 10,000 pictures of your kids all day, or your dog, or just all makeup. Make sure you're mixing your stories up as well. But I kind of do more behind the scenes. It's more like a vlog of my day-to-day life in my story, so people can get to know me a little bit better that way. And then on my feed, it's all the really aesthetically pretty posts that I've like made to look really nice, because they're permanent on your feed, and that's, remember, what people see and what they judge your account on. And then live. If you can use lives, go live. It's so scary, I know. If you've never done it before, It's terrifying, but once you do it once, it's so much easier after that. So go live, because then it shoots your account out to even more people. So you're getting noticed by even more people, and especially more people who follow you and stuff like that. You'll notice that you'll start to get more engagement on just all around Instagram. And then IGTV, because obviously I do have a YouTube account too. For me right now, it's seeming like it's very busy. But what I plan on doing is taking the you want to take the 5-minute version and post that as your IGTV. So I'll post like a shorter kind of clip or snip of what I'm going to be sharing on YouTube on my IGTV, and that's how I plan on doing that. I just haven't been too active on it lately. But yeah, use as many features as you can. Number 7 is when people comment, make sure that you are commenting back right away. So right out the gate, if you post a post and people are starting to comment and stuff like that, Instagram knows you kind of want to be able to comment back as quick as you can. Like, you don't want to be constantly checking your phone, because obviously you can't do that. That's not realistic. But like, don't wait days and days to reply to people. Reply to people's comments as quickly as you can. Ask them questions in the comment segment so that they have to comment again, because that's going to keep boosting your post up and stuff like that. And if you don't get a lot of engagement right off the bat, don't worry about it. That's something once you get to once your followers feel like they know you better, which they'll get to do with your lives and your things like that, your stories, they will start to engage more with your posts. So that's something you just have to work towards. And just remember that this is a slower process, but with these tips, you'll just cruise along so much faster than what I did in the beginning. Yeah, so when you're doing it authentically, it is going to take a while. So don't get frustrated and just keep following these tips, and I promise you'll get results. So that leads me into number 8. Do not ever buy followers, because they're most likely going to be bots. So they're not going to interact with your posts. And I see accounts, and it's embarrassing, because you know that they bought their followers, because they'll have like 11,000 followers and then they have like 60 people liking all of their posts. So I'm like, and then your followers versus your engagement kind of brings your account down in status, I guess, a little bit too. Analytics. So if you're using your account for some sort of business, but you have it as personal, what I suggest is to make it a business account. Make it an open business account. Now, some people might beg to differ with me on this, but this is what I believe, and this is what's worked for me, is that I have it a business account, because then you get analytics and things like that. So what analytics is, don't worry, I'm not all like, if you're like, analytics, this is crazy. No, I'm not very tech savvy either. All it means is that when you click the top right hand corner, it's going to show you kind of what posts get the most engagement. It's going to show you when your followers when's the best time to post for your followers. So then you can be posting when people are on, because if you're posting when they're like at work and they're busy, your awesome post that was probably super awesome is just going to get lost in the feed, and nobody's going to see it. Then nobody's going to engage with it. Instagram's going to say like, nobody cares about this post. It's not going to get seen. So it really sucks, especially when you have an awesome post. So it'll tell you when are good times to post, and then like I said, you can see which of your posts are getting the best engagement. So that's why it's good to like rotate your pictures around and different things that you post, because then I used to do a white line down the center, and none of my white photos would get good engagement. So I was like, I'm gonna nix this. I nixed it, and now I have so much better engagement on my social media, and things really took off so much more when I started taking out the posts that people weren't liking and commenting on as much. Let's talk about hashtags. This is a fun one. I like hashtags. My husband will bug me. He does bug me about my hashtags. So what you want to do, and this is new what's going on with my hair? It did look really sweet, and now it's just a batshit crazy mess. Anyways, doesn't matter. That's not what this is about. Hashtags. So for 2018, things are always switching in social media and stuff like that. But currently, what you want to do is you're allowed 30 hashtags. That's it, that's all. So what people used to do is post their description, and then they would post the 30 hashtags in a comment below, because it would make it look neater. Then you wouldn't have all these like kind of spammy looking hashtags in your description. But what Instagram is kind of favoring now is about 5 to 10 very topic related. So whatever your post is specifically about, you don't want to just be hashtagging all popular things just because. You want to keep it related to what your post is about. So tag the top 10 in your initial description of your photo, and then try this out. Like, try it with or without putting a couple more hashtags in the comments below that are related to your photo. Okay, so that is going to lead me to one little bonus tip that I do have for you guys, is that think of what is trending. Like, if you want to use that hashtag, maybe do that thing. So for instance, if there is a new eyeshadow palette coming out, I might be like, that might coerce me to get that palette versus this older palette, because there's going to be a lot of hype over this one eyeshadow palette because it just came out. So I'm going to be able to use those kind of hashtags to get into that kind of trending zone on Instagram, if that makes sense. So sometimes the things that I do or buy are decided by hashtags. That sounds terrible. But you guys know what I mean. So then you are able to utilize what's trending. So just think of what's trending and what you kind of want to do. That's totally up to you. But that's kind of my little tip that I got from someone else in person actually a long time ago that I thought was so great. So those are my top 10 tips. My top 10 tips, I would say, with my little bonus tip in there, so 11, of how to grow your social media to 5,000 followers. So if you guys don't already follow me over on Instagram, I'll post it in the description, but it's at Jamie Swan Beauty, so go check it out. If you guys have any more questions, or like I said, you would like to see how I take my photos and how I kind of edit them to make them look cohesive on my Instagram feed, let me know in the comments below, because I would be happy to do that for you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video all the way to the end. I appreciate you guys so much. And if you did like this video and you found it of value, feel free to share with anybody that you think would benefit from this as well. Click the like button, because that helps me out here on YouTube, where I'm trying to grow my channel here. And subscribe so you guys are notified when I post the next video. So I will talk to you guys in the next one. See you guys later.